All right. All right, everyone, and welcome back. If you are new, hit that bell icon button and do like. This is day 28 maybe building cafe ordering platform, and today we'll work on Redux Toolkit okay, to manage the state for products and cards or everything we will be adding later. So let's continue, and our both apps are running as you can see, and this is how our app looks in browser for now. So let's come here and work on reducers. Okay. This is the main part we have to manage right now because to share state of our products across our app, we have to manage the Redux store or product slice correctly. Okay, so let's come here and open Redux docs, Redux toolkit docs, Redux toolkit, and get us started. A tutorial overview, and you can see here how to set it up. Okay, so we have done basic configuration. Okay, now we need to export our actions like this. As you can see here, we have exported the increment, decrement, and increment, all our reducers like this. Okay, and we also have to export counter slice dot reducer. The counter slice will be replaced with the name we have given to our slice. Okay, for product slice, it will be product slice. So let's come here and export default product slice dot reducers, and next we need to export all our reducers. Okay, action creators are generated for each case reducer function. So let's come here and export our each reducer here like this, export cons, and okay, this will be product slice dot actions, and all our reducers will be exported here. So let's come here and we will have set products. Inside each reducer we have two props, state and action. State is state for our products. For this product, state is, yeah, the state will be to manage this initial state. Everything we will have inside this, we will manage it through this state, and we'll have action. Action will be a object will be sending to backend. Like if you want to update our product, then we'll be sending the action dot payload to backend. Okay, action dot payload will be our object. Okay, product or anything else, it can be anything. Okay, so let's come here and let's first work on set products. Okay, we'll have the state and export them from here, set products, and create product, or we can say add product. Okay, so it will be better to say add product and update and remove. Okay, so update product and remove product, and okay, Inside this we will have a we can have other things like is loading is loading, which will be boolean, and for now it will set it null or false, but ignore it for now. Okay, just work on products and later we can add errors and is loading and other things. Okay, so come here and we have state and action. Let's say no, for set products we don't need actions. Okay, so what we'll do here, state dot products dot push. We will have okay, we'll have state and action dot payload. Yeah, we'll have action. Okay, action will be and from this we will keep this, cut this here and keep this something like this, so we don't have to write this. Okay, and action will be payload action in form of product. Okay, so now the action dot payload will be in the form of product. Okay, now our action object is typed, so we can write it something like this, and now Redux understand what we are passing from set products. Okay, so we are passing a product object. Okay, so okay, it's great, or we can say yeah, it's correct. So but I don't think super something like this we have to set. Sorry, it will not be like this. We have payload action which will be in the form of product of array, or we can say we'll have product state here. Okay, and what we have to do is state dot products equal to action dot payload. Okay, because state dot product dot payload dot products. Okay, so it will be something like this, because the action, inside action we will have payload, inside payload we will have products. Okay, and we will set the products for this array. Okay, something like this, and next we have to set add product, and inside this we will have action, and the action will be in the form of product. So let's come here, payload action, and it will be something like this. Okay, so let's come here, state dot products dot this and action dot payload. Now the action dot payload object will be something like product. Okay, as we have defined the save here. Okay, so okay, it's correct. Next we'll update product, and how we will update it, so let's come here, and we'll have action, and action will be payload action, and it will be a string or null. So what we'll do here, const index, we have to find it first in our array, and then we'll see if we have that object in our array which we want to update, then we'll update that product. If we don't have that, we'll return something like we don't have the product or anything else. Okay, so what we have to do is state dot products dot find index, and we'll have a id action dot payload, or payload will be, let's in this, sorry, this will be something like product. Inside file index, we'll have product. So what we'll do, product dot id equal to action dot payload. Okay, so if it returns any index, then we will update that that object, and if it doesn't return any index, for example if we get -1, then we'll return, then we will not perform any action. Okay, so what we have to do, if index not equal to -1, so it means we have a valid object, valid product, so we will update that. What we have to do is state dot products the index and update that product. So what we have to do is action, we have to, okay, so we shouldn't say that we will have a string, because if we are updating, we will have product here. Okay, and what we were saying, product dot id. Okay, if we have action dot payload, then we will have id, and yeah, it's correct. If you have action dot payload id, this, and if this equal to this, then this. If not equal to this, then we will set action dot payload, and that product is not assignable to okay. So this is how we will update our product, and this is how we'll add a new product, and this is for when we are fetching products from backend. Okay, and next we need to remove products. So what we'll do here, we don't need full object here, we just need id. So what we'll do, action is payload action, and it is a string. Okay, so come here and const, or we can directly do state, okay, sorry, state dot products dot state, okay, sorry, state dot products dot filter, and product dot id not equal to this action dot payload. Okay, so what we are doing, action dot payload dot okay, we'll have id here. So what you can do, not equal to this id. Yeah, we will directly pass id in this remove product. Okay, we will not pass complete okay, hello bro, kuch question. So it's great for now. So we have created all the required reducers for product slice. So can you help me to resolve any problem? Okay, my problem, yeah, for sure. What's your problem? What problem are you facing? You can tell me in chat or Discord. So let's see. Okay, this is how we have to set up our reducers, and my problem is on Robbie Ox. What is this? What is this Robbie? Okay. Online video. Okay. Users can play millions of 3D games. Okay. Roblox. Okay, Roblox. Okay. I don't know about it. You can search it on YouTube, ChatGPT. Okay. So let's come here. Roblox is a game. By the I'm not a gamer, so I don't have much experience about these things. Okay, you're most welcome, bro. So let's continue. Okay, we have done this. Now what we have to do in our store.ts, we have to set something like this. As you can see here, we have to set something like this. We have to import the counter reducer, some like this, and then we have to set this. So let's come here, and inside our reducer we have to we name it product, and okay, product, and import product reducer from features product slice, and use it here, product reducer. This is how we have to import and use it. Okay, so next, use Redux state and action in Redux component. Nice work. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. So use Redux state and action in React components. Now we can use the React Redux hook to let React components interact with the Redux store. We can read data from the store with use selector. To read data from Redux store, we will use selector, and dispatch action using use dispatch. To perform any actions like to update our product or fetch data from backend, we will use dispatch. The reducers we have created in our Redux, to use them we will use dispatch, and to get the use the values like products and these values, we will use selector, and create a source features counter. ठीक है, file the counter component inside, then counter.js, and then import that component into app.js and return inside app. So what it says, inside counter we can state root state, and dispatch. Okay, when you click this is from this section, when you click this, okay, so you selected state is this state.counter.value. So okay, it's easy to use. So let's come here. What we can do when we are fetching data from backend. Okay, so let's see first where we are, in which page we are going to show all of our products. Let's see that. Okay, so live no, keep it in here. Okay, so let's come here, app.tsx, and we can see we have this for signed in users, we have something like this. Okay, and for the users who doesn't have account on Brook FM, they will have all these. Okay, menu, restaurants, okay, and for admin pages we'll have something like this. What we want, inside this route we will fetch all the products. Okay, so let's come here, and what we should do is inside pages we have inside admin we have products, and inside product we'll have another product page. Okay, product page, product dot tsx. So what we'll do, we will name this, rename, we will name this admin products. Okay, because the admin products are a little different. So let's rename this, and let's come here now app.tsx, and the products generate or boilerplate code, and let's come here and import the products. Okay, products from product, cut this, and product. What we have to do, first let's change this into admin products. Okay, so let's come here and change this admin product name to admin products, and let's come here, export this as admin product, and now rename it here, admin products. Okay, admin products, and change it here to admin product. And okay, now we have to name this products. The product will be fetched from this page, and now it's working correctly. Okay, so what we want, okay, admin products will look something like this. Hello bro, kuch question. So let's come here, and what do you do? First let's come here, refresh product. In products, here we will show all the products we have in our database. Okay, so let's first fetch all the products here. So let's come in this products page now, and now we have two different pages, products and admin products. The products are for normal user who are signed in as user on our cafe ordering platform, and the admin products are for admin. Okay, so we have two different pages because admin products are going to are we are gonna show them as in table form, and the products we are going to show users will be in the form of grid. So there will be two different layout for based on who is seeing the UI. So we have to separate the components. Okay, so क्या हाल चाल, बस बढ़िया bro, आप बताओ. So let's come here and first fetch products from backend. So what we have to do there for that, let's come here and we have to create some hooks for this. Okay, it's getting a little confusing as our app is growing. Okay, because we have lots of pages here and it's a little confusing to manage. So hooks, inside hooks we have use product details, use product model, use products, and the use products should be used for. So what we will name this, we will name this use admin products. Okay, so it will be consistent across our use admin products, and let's come here, use admin products, and let's see what use admin products. Inside admin products, let's import this as use admin products. हुक्स क्या होता है, कस्टम हुक्स हम उसमें क्रिएट करते हैं. मेनली हुक्स का काम ये रहता है, मेनली हमारा हुक्स का जो फोल्डर रहता है उसका काम ये होता है कि हम हमारा जो लॉजिकल पार्ट रहता है उसे हम कभी भी एक अलग फोल्डर में लिख रहे हो. ठीक है, मतलब डायरेक्टली जो हमारा यूआई वाला कंपोनेंट ना रहे, मतलब जो हमारा डायरेक्टली यूआई वाला कंपोनेंट रहता है हम उसमें अपना पूरा लॉजिक नहीं लिख रहे होते हैं. तो एक बेस्ट वे होता है अपने लॉजिक सेपरेट करने का, एंड जो हमारा मेन कंपोनेंट होता है वहाँ पे हम सिर्फ वो यूआई रिलेटेड काम करते हैं. तो जो हमारा यूज़ जो हमारे कस्टम हुक्स होते हैं, अगर आप थोड़ा कस्टम हुक के बारे में देख लोगे तो आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा। या आपको नेम यूज़ देना होता है एंड फिर आपको ये बताना होता है कि आप किस चीज़ के लिए यूज़ कर रहे हो, ठीक है। जब भी कस्टम हुक बनाते हो तो उसमें एक ही होता है कि आपको यूज़ उसे इस तरीके से देना होता है, ठीक है। फिर ये हमारे लिए कस्टम हुक बन जाता है कुछ इस तरह। सो लेट्स कंटिन्यू, ओके। सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू नेक्स्ट, now let's work on use products now, okay. Use products dot ts, okay, this will be ts not tsx. Rename it to ts. Yeah, so what we'll do here, okay, export default use products. Use products cannot find name use products. Okay, export function, export const use products, and what we will do in this use products is we will need use dispatch and let's cut this for now. ओके, मैंने जूम कर लिया यार, थोड़ा सा दूर था, मुझे भी पर्सनली यही लग रहा था। So what we have to do next is okay, this admin products, what we are doing, product open navigate inside products, what we are doing, product product. Okay, as you can see we are using products here. So from now, as we are using Redux toolkit, we'll use the products we have created in you will use the product slice because that's what we are seeing sharing globally. Skin care tips, nothing, just normal सा, मतलब थोड़ा सा वर्कआउट एंड वाटर, ये सारी चीज़ें। ओके, ज़्यादा कुछ ऐसा कुछ स्पेशल नहीं। ओके, so zoom it and what we'll do, product get products. Inside get products, what we are doing is inside this we are setting product something like this. So what we'll do here, instead of set product we will use dispatch here, and we will say set products, and inside this we will send the response data. Okay, so what's the problem, expected 0 but got 1। यहाँ पे मैं कुछ पास नहीं करना है। In dispatch, okay, first we have to call this here something like this, inside this, okay, इंपोर्ट नहीं हुआ सर, नहीं इंपोर्ट हो गया। प्रॉब्लम क्या है, अब मैं इसे कंपोनेंट के अंदर कॉल करना होगा। ओके, So what you can do, keep this as it is, and inside use admin for now. I know this is not correct way to do it, but for now we'll go with this approach, and later we'll optimize it and make it we'll use better approach, but for now just make it working. Okay, so what you'll do, const dispatch will be equal to use dispatch, and what we have to do here, remove this products, and okay, keep it for now. First come here, and what, let's use dispatch. Inside dispatch we'll call set products, and inside this mm, dispatch set products, and we have to pass product here. So product will be get product. Inside get product we are setting products, so for now set the products is an array. So we should return from get products, we will return from this, let's return the data. Okay, so const data will be equal to response dot data dot products, response dot data, and let's return this. Okay, and let's cut this for now, and don't take any kind of argument, and we'll return this. So right, if you have error we'll do this. Okay, so let's come here, and inside this what we will do, don't pass any argument, and we will get data from it, and let's use the data here. Set, let's use the data here. The data will be in the form of, what is the data, what it accepts, expect प्रोडक्ट फैच करके दिखा देना, यूज सेलेक्टर यूज़ कर लो, या for sure wait for a while and I will show everything in detail what is happening behind the scene. Okay, just let me let me make it first, or whatever we need. Okay, so from get product, inside we are sending set void is not assigned around, and so what I have set state action value should be react dot set state action array of product data dot products. So from this we will return the products as okay. So okay, why not to use async await const data response equal to access instance dot get slash product slash, okay, we'll get response, and then const data equal to response dot json. We have to await here, and then here await response dot json. Okay, we don't have to do response dot json in actual. Okay, so we'll have data inside response dot data dot no, we don't have to do it as we are using Axios. Okay, hello bro, any question? So for now what we'll do, inside this data we'll have products. We know that, but the problem is our response data doesn't know we have inside data we have products. So what you can do, for now just keep it as simple, and we'll say we are returning response data. This will be data with data and will response, or you can say it's products of type प्रोडक्ट का डेटा प्रोडक्ट कर दो, something like this. Let's cut this for now, and let's wrap this something like this. Here we'll have error, console.log error. देखते हैं, वेट करना, थोड़ा एक प्रॉब्लम कॉज कर रहा होगा अभी यहाँ पे। प्रॉब्लम क्या, प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है। सो लेट्स सी हियर विल बी रिटर्निंग प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस। Can you say something like this? Let's return it for now. Products. What's the error? The return type of basic function method must be a global promise. Okay, it will be promise as control X promise of this type. Let's return products except this type. So what's the error? Function let's ending return statement. We have return statement. If we don't have, okay, if we have error, what we'll do, return yeah. Let's go. Okay, so I think it's okay, it's good for now. Okay, so let's if we are not using it now, what we have to do here, we have to await, because we are okay. So we have to write a asynchronous function here to const fetch data, fetch products. This will be a asynchronous function inside which we will fetch data, await for get products, and we'll get product. So const products equal to this, and let's dispatch set products. So what's the error now? I would have why it is not assignable to action product, satisfaction product. Why? Argument of type. What is your 70 parameter of type? हो सकता है इसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो. So let's get in slice, product slice, and let me check what ChatGPT was saying. कुछ इसी तरीके से रिटर्न करना. We have to return it. Let me check. Select it. Okay. Select it. Okay. Image, any component. Selected product, error, set products. Inside set is set of product action.payload. Okay, we have to do inside this action.payload, and action.payload, inside action.payload, the action.payload will be okay. So yeah, it will be something like action.payload. Okay, this is not a correct method to set it. So instead of products, So if we say what it said, state.products is equal to, we'll have product here. Okay, so cut this and we'll have product array, and let's set state dot products equal to action dot payload, and okay, and our products will be empty for now. Products will be something like this and products will be this. Okay, so देखते हैं, by the way ऐसा कोई कंफर्म नहीं है बट 1 hour is fixed. Okay, so after that as long as we can do. Okay, wait करना है. Let's come here, edit, monetization, and let's solve this. ब्रो एजेंट से कोड क्यों मतलब क्यों नहीं करता हूँ या क्यों कर रहा हूँ. अगर आप ये पूछ रहे हो क्यों नहीं कर रहा हूँ तो बिकॉज माई मेन गोल इज़ टू become a skilled developer, so that's why I'm focusing on to understand what's actually going on and how to debug our app. That's why. But if you are saying why I'm using, so that's just normal use case because we can't go completely like not use here AI at all. Okay, so let's come here, and I think now it's okay. What you have to pass is okay. What you have to pass is action dot payload will be array of products. Yeah, so product of this and this will be set into this. So let's come here and let's see what's happening. Inside use admin products. What we are doing, set products will be type of this, and set product type of what is now assigned to parameter react is it value react dot set state action product. What set, we are using dispatch here. Use dispatch. I think this is how we have to use. So what's the problem? Use dispatch, and in dispatch we are directly calling this something like this. And if we see here how we are using it is dispatch and this update set selected no set products dispatch set products, and we have to pass products here. So that's what we are doing here. But what's the problem? Set products and we will pass products, and action will be payload action product. Instead of products will be action dot payload. And if we see that here, let's go. Okay, ask that to AI. Maybe you are not returning the return state dot pro. We have to return that. By the way, we are also not returning here, so I don't think we have to return that. Let's debug for a while and we will ask AI later if we can't fix that, because That's what makes us a developer. Okay, so let's work on it. So what's happening? Open here. Okay, product slice. And in this, but your error says that it's returning white. Maybe try returning that. Okay, yeah, let's return it for a while. So you can see the error. Type string. Product is not assignable to type case. Let's not return it. So what's happening? Action.payload is something like this, and if we see set products, inside this we have this and state, okay, and action, and then here we have something like this state.products and action.payload. Okay, so to dispatch, what do you do? Dispatch set products and products, and if there is any error, so set products state.products action.payload is okay. I don't think there is any problem. Wait, this set okay, but where is it? This set products and payload. Yeah. Mm, let's add it here. Stated product. Okay, but where is it again? Products. That will work. No. What will return? No, we can't add that. Return type. What do you think? I think the problem is here. Let's cut this, and inside this we are fetching this. Let's console.log our products first, okay, and comment out it for a while. And if you go inside admin products, admin/admin products, and let's see inspect console. Okay, we are not actually using it, so call it here fetch products. So we have an array. Inside the array we have products. Okay, so we are getting the data from backend, but how to dispatch it in set products? Let's say that we'll use dispatch. Okay, it's okay, there is no problem. Then we will have action, unknown action. The action is payload action and product. What's this product? The product is this. Okay, now we'll have array of this. So this is array of this, and we are setting this here. Set product, and here we will set value react.set state action product. Set products, and okay, sorry, maybe we don't have to call it directly, I think. And let's see, and if I no, that's not working also. I'm going to have white. No. Set product, we have to pass react.set state action. So let's see what this statement means. Okay, so let's copy this and let's paste it here. Okay. Okay. This simply means array of product object. Example, we have something like this. Set the state. I define it like this internally. So let us set T. If we replace T with product, it becomes, so it can be either a new array or a function that receives the previous array and returns a new one. Why? Because Redux is that it states about both is a new value directly. Okay. Here the directly condition, the value is pass a callback. Previous products and products and new product. No. Here is React passes the dispatch is actually that automatically understands set product. Here is state product this. It actually is actually dispatch static from products. So which expand to this, meaning we are accepts both set products, new product, and what is it in drops. We'll try this one. What? Mm, what is not assignable to an error? If you intend to update Redux, instead rename the local state setter to avoid the rename glitch. Set product action, fetch product. Okay, so what's happening? Let's understand. Okay, what's happening here? We are using this set product. Okay, we have set product here. Okay, so what's happening here? We are confusing set product with this. Okay, with our reducer. So we want to use reducer, but inside our file we have set products. So what we are actually using is set products, not set product. Okay, not our reducer. So what we have to do, we have two options. Comment it first. We can comment out it, and this is the best option for now. And what we should do, set products inside products. Now cannot find name set product. Did you mean products? No. So let's use it now. Cut this inside dispatch, set product. Yeah, now we will use this. Okay, so this that was an error. We are not importing set products. So let's set products here. And now this is okay. Okay, I think it's happening correctly now. Let's cut this, and this is how we have to work with Redux. Let's see we are updating our states or not. After we will have, when we will do this, now we will have products. Bro, I told already use selector was missing. Okay, but for this we don't need use selector. Okay, the reducer was missing. Use selector is used for to read values. If you mean use, if you mean set products, then yeah, that was a mistake. But I thought you were talking about use selectors. So let's use const. How to use selectors? Yes, let's wait. What? How have to use selector count? So okay. So let's come here, and after fetching data, After fetching data, what we will do, we will set product, or we can directly use this. So what we will do, cut this and directly remove the product from here, and const product equal to const select use selector, yeah, use selector, okay, sorry, use selector, and inside this we will use state state dot product. It will be something like state is equal to root state. Okay, the state will be equal to root state, so we have to write this inside this. The state will be equal to root state, get from this, and now we have to set state dot product dot products. Okay, so now we'll get products from here and set this products here, and now we are okay. Let's see we are fetching the products or not, because if we are fetching the products then we will have them here. Yeah, we are fetching the product, that's why we are getting the products here. Okay, now well, let's come here and let's go back and let's see inspect console and the source map error json.parse unexpected character at line 1 column 1 of json data stack inverter admin. Okay, install. Okay, clear this and refresh. Let's see. Yeah, the errors are gone. Okay, so everything is good for now. So what we have to do next, we have cut this, and now we can use products directly here inside our products page, inside our product.tsx product.tsx. You can directly use the products now, because we have fetched them from, is it demo data? No, it is actual data coming from backend. Okay, so what you can do, we can also add another you can also add other products here. Let's add a new product here. Come here, amazon.in, and okay, wait for a while. Let me play this, and let me play this. Play. Add to playlist. Go to. Okay. So add only category. Okay. Add only cafe product, man. You confuse me. Okay. We will add them later. For now, that was just for demo products. Just for me. Okay. So let's add. Okay. Let's come here on Zomato or Zomato. Yeah. Or we can Zomato. Okay. Let's come here and let's add a cold coffee. Okay. I think it's okay. So let's get an image. Save image. No, not paste. I will save the image. Let's get back. Save image. I don't have save image option. Why? Let's cut and save image as old copy. Okay. And come here. Let's we'll name it. Okay. Let's come here and name it cool. Just no random. Okay. Mm. And stock price 299. Only you can directly use this Swiggy API for data. Yeah, but let's skip that for now. You can use the Swiggy API for free use the product they dump in the database. Yeah, we can add that later, but for now we can skip that because first let us work on let's work on our UX and our UI. Later we can fetch the data from their website. So okay, yeah. So let's select the image here, cool copy, and let's create product. I hope we don't have any error here because I have made lots of changes here. Okay, the product is added. Let's refresh our page, and we have the cool copy here. Okay, we can have open this, and this is how our page looks now. So let's get back to it and now manage other things. Okay, just click bro, you can fix if any error. Yeah, so let's come here, and what we should do now is we are fetching the products from Redux state. So let's now we should also use the add product of our slice. Okay, because as you can see here, I have to refresh my page to get the cold coffee after adding it. So what we have to do, if we use all our reducers in our app, so the cool coffee will be automatically fetched, not fetched, but shown in our web without needing to refresh. Okay, so let's come here and what we should do is also research about creating thing. Yeah, we have used them in our focus up, so later we can add that. First let's use all these reducers. Later we if you want to optimize and make it a little bit better, we can use async things. Okay, just for now what we should do is use admin products, and inside this when we are creating product, when we are creating new product, what we should do is open, close, open create model, set model, and inside this we are creating product, open create model, type create, set model, and for this let's get into admin products. And what we are doing here inside our product model, okay, so when we are submitting the data, what I want on change handle submit, this will call the handle submit. Let's get here. So what we want to do here, the handle submit should trigger our reducer add product reducer. Okay, so let's come here. What do you want? We have form data, title, description, stock price is available, and image. So turn off the minimap, click on the left side corner, right click and disable it. Okay, the confusing part is that how we will manage the image. because how I can manage it directly without needing to refresh. Let's copy it. Let me explain what is the problem. What we are doing inside our control P and open slice, product slice. So what's the problem is, open this here. When we are adding product, we will have a product object, okay, and we will add that product object inside our products. What we are actually doing here, the image we will have here, what we are actually doing here is this: we will push the object we are adding in our products array. Okay, let's explain it by example in Excalibur, because this will help to understand it. Okay, so F11. Okay, so let's name it async stories. Okay, and this is our mongodb data. This is our mongo, we'll call this mongo stories. The goal of using async storage is that we don't want to refresh. What the fuck is async storage, man? Just ignore that for right now and just understand what I am saying. Okay, async, why we are, sorry, it is not async storage, just call it Redux storage. Okay, what's happening, we are using Redux so that we don't have to refresh our page to see the changes in our web page. Okay, that's why you are using we are using Redux toolkit. So what happens in our client side, whenever we update, yeah, so whenever we update anything, like I am adding a product, so we can't see the changes instantly in our web page, because if we want to see the changes, so what we have to do, we have to refresh. If we don't have Redux story, if we don't have Redux, so what is happening internally, we add data and data goes to backend validate the data and we add that in mongodb. Okay, so after that we fetch the data from backend and then we have to refresh to see the changes in okay, we have to refresh our web page to see the actual changes. But if we want to see the changes without refreshing, we have to use Redux storage. So inside Redux we don't have actual data for a while. What is happening, let's example, I'm adding a product. So what I will do, add product, I will click a button. So this is a button and let's give it a VC of green. Wait, let's give it a VC of green. And what I have to do, okay, I send backward, sorry, not backward. Okay, bring to front and let's get, we have a button add product. So whenever we click this, what is happening here, our data is going to backend. Okay, so data is going to backend, so let's name it as data. Our data goes to backend process it and save it. Bro, colors are not needed to on a minute, keep it simple. Yeah, okay, so what is happening, whenever you click add product, the data goes to backend and we save it in mongo. Okay, so if you want to see the changes in our web page, if you want to see the changes, the updated data, if you want to see the updated data, if you want to see updated data in browser, or we can call it client side. Okay. Okay, if you want to see the changes in client side, so what you have to do, okay, let's keep it simple for now. Okay, so if you want to see the changes in client side, we have to refresh our page, because we can't see the changes instantly. What is happening, the when you click add product, data goes to backend, backend process the data, and then we store that in Mongo. So to see the changes, we have to refresh our page, and the use effect will call use effect will then the use effect will send request to backend, and we'll get the data. Because what use effect does, if you pass an empty dependency or something inside it, so the use effect will work based on that. So if you have empty dependency, every time our component re-renders, we will send a fetch request to backend, so then we will get the data. So we have to refresh every time, even though if we are using use effect. Okay, can I explain, Alishan? Even though if you are using use effect, await add product, await festival, await add product, await festival. Let's wait for a while. We'll explain that later what we are actually doing. Let's understand what's happening. Whenever we click add product button, what is happening? Data goes to backend, and we process the data in backend. And if the data is correct, we will add the data to MongoDB. Okay, that's correct. I think it's understandable. Okay, so after adding data to MongoDB, we want that data to show in our client side, but we can't give me control. Okay, send links here. Invite people to collaborate when you're training. Don't do the session end to end include and fully private, not you. Oh, survey can see what you draw. Yeah, an independable hornet. Okay, copy stuff. So, okay. So what's happening here? Let's understand. When you click add, okay, we have understand what's happening. So data stores in MongoDB, but now we can't see the changes instantly in our client side. What will happen when we will refresh the page? Then we'll get the data from backend and we can see that. Okay. So for that we use Redux, because whenever we'll click add product, what we will do in front end in client side, what we'll do in client side, what we'll do, okay, when you click add product, what we'll do in client side, inside Redux stories, inside Redux we have products array. Okay, we have products array. Inside we have all our products. Okay, let's assume we have all our data here, so we'll call this data. We have all our data here, so let's get this here. So what's happening in our client side? What we do, where are you, bro? I cannot see you. You can use this reset zoom first and get something like this, and then you can directly come here. Okay, so what happens, why you use Redux is just okay, I think respectful. Okay, so what's happening here? Okay, okay, if you want to make any changes you can make. Okay, Let's get it here. Okay, okay, no problem. So what's happening when you click add product and we don't have Redux, we will not see the changes instantly. To see changes instantly, what we do, we have Redux storage in which we have products array. So what we will do, the Redux array is something we have in front end, and so what we do, whenever we click add product, we also have add product reducer in front end in client side. We trigger that add product and we send a object to that add product. The product we are going to add in backend, we will send that to backend and also to our reducer, so that we can see that data instantly in our client side. So what we'll do, in we have try catch and finally this all these steps when adding data. So if we get, if we add the data successfully, so we'll keep the data showing in our products. Okay, and whenever we refresh we get the changes from backends too, so it's okay. Okay, but if we get error from backend, so what will happen if you get from error from backend, the data will also be removed from products we have here in Redux. Okay, so it's a little bit confusing, but we have this products array. Inside this product array we will be adding our new product we are going to add in backend, and because of this add product we can see that product instantly in our UI without needing to refresh our page. Okay, this is the simple meaning of using Redux toolkit, seeing the changes without needing to refresh our page. Okay, this is the simple thing we are going to do. I think it's understandable. If anyone have any question, you can ask me in chat. Redux is helpful to manage manage the data uh, state, so we don't have to make changes. We need to use the fetch product no matter if you add new value or edit something, delete something. Okay, मतलब wait करना. We need to use the fetch product no matter if you add new value or edit something or delete something. You have to add, yeah. Let's cut this and let's come here. What we should know next is the problem is this. This is the main problem now, because what I want, when we are adding product to backend, we also have to use our add product reducer, so that we don't have to refresh our page to see changes, and the add product reducer will help us to see the changes immediately. But the problem is image here. How I can get the image URL to show the user the actual image? So let's copy this and let's set GPT 8. Okay, come here and product slice. Fetching product will get me the image, but we are not going to fetch instantly when adding. Should we fetch instantly? And there is a little problem. I don't think we'll get, after fetching we'll get it, but what before that? Because fetch works when the page refresh. As you can see here, our fetch works. Let's wait. use effect and set product data and set product data this and this. Okay, this is okay. So let's come here, use products or use admin products. So you can see here we are fetching products. Okay, so what's happening here, we are using empty dependency. So whenever we use empty dependency, so it will fetch after refreshing. See, if await add products and await fresh product, this is after adding products. So if API is good, it will fetch properly. No, I mean, let me explain what happens. Use effect only fetches when the page refreshes. We are passing empty dependency. What it means, on page mount we will fetch products. Okay, add dependency whenever product updates, but the products are getting from. Okay, so we can use set. mm, okay, let's add the product here. What we are doing here, I hope it didn't get in any problem. I am using this products because whenever I will add product here, the products array will update, and whenever this changes, we will trigger this fetch products here, use effect here. So I think this is a correct way to work with this. Okay, let's see. But okay, let's go for it. Product slice, use products and control Z, sorry, not here, products. And let's go here on add products. So where we have to go, product, use product model. Inside this we have create product, we have form data, set product data, and set file. Create product, we are calling this create product, and we are whenever we are calling create product, let's get into this. This is the main function to handle. We'll have form data. Okay, so let's see if we can fix it. Why checking if type equal to just out? Because the product model is getting used for two things: create and update. If we come here, let me so okay. What's happening? This is the model you can see on screen. This is the model. Okay, this is the model for creating product, and we are using the same model to update the product. Yeah. So let's see. If I want to update any product, we are getting the same model with just a little updated details, and we can use this same model to update the details. So that's why I was using it. Okay. Okay, by the way. Okay. Create product params, and we have this inside create product. What we will do, access inside we will call this, and we'll get form data, then set product data to this, and set file to this, and console.log this. Set product data. Why do you need set product data? Because of this. Okay, okay. Next, set file to set file. Okay. let's call our, I don't know, it's a little confusing. I think it will not work, but let's see. Let's get here use product model, and inside this we'll use dispatch here. Okay, yeah, wait for a while. What we'll do, first we need to import use dispatch. Const dispatch will be equal to use dispatch, control Z, and dispatch, and let's call this. Let's come here. After creating product, what we'll do, dispatch add product, and inside this add product we'll pass a product. So how we can pass this? The create product is void promise, it's returning nothing. So inside this create product, let's see, we should return when no, it will not return, I think. So what we should do is, okay, so the best thing was that we should return from here. Okay, whenever we are setting this, we should return the response from. Okay, let's get into backend. Let's, okay, sorry, accent right screen. What's this? Accent mirror screen, accent the left screen. No, not for now. Yeah, so control V and product controller. I have to get into controller and write our post. Use async bro. Promises are confusing. Okay, wait for a while. We have to change our create product here because we are not sending the product. I don't think we are sending. Okay, we are sending. Okay, so that's great. As we are sending product, we can use that in backend. Okay, so product services. What we are doing here? Excuse. Yeah, I will use async here. Okay. We are okay. 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 I'm using async, but it's a little bit problematic. Async, and let's await for it. Post access dot post. Get here and don't use then and these all. Cut this and await access dot post solis product form data, and we'll get response from here. No, I was using async and then I was using then here, so something like this was confusing because I mainly don't write async if I'm not going to use then and something like this. Okay, so let's, yeah, so const will have response, yeah, and inside response const data will be equal to response dot data, and this will be equal to product, and inside this we'll have data. Okay, so we will return promise of product. No, what is product? Wait, what is this product? Wait for a while and just name it white for now. Okay, it's not gonna come here, it will come here. Okay, sorry. चल भाई हिंदी में बात करते हैं। ओके फॉर श्योर, आप पूछ सकते हो। वैसे मेरा मेन गोल ये है कि मुझे इंग्लिश इसलिए बोलनी, मतलब अब मैं कम्प्लीटली इसे इंग्लिश में कन्वर्ट करना चाहता हूँ ताकि थोड़ा इंग्लिश खुद की भी इम्प्रूव हो जाए एंड आगे हेल्प मिल रही होगी इंटरव्यू पर्सपेक्टिव से या फिर क्लाइंट पर्सपेक्टिव से। सो दैट्स व्हाई आई वाज यूजिंग इट फ्रॉम लास्ट फ्यू डेज। ओके, We'll see. Okay. For Hindi, I should create new or for English? I think for Hindi. But mainly then I will not be active on that channel. That's why I'm not creating a new channel because managing two channel is a little bit hard. Promise. Okay, we'll have promise of product. So we will return product from here, but the error is a function whose declared value declared neither undefined void and you must return a value. So yeah, we will return undefined or no, it's not something like this. We'll return product or null. A function must return again. Just cut it. Let's return it. Return data. And okay, this is what we have to return. Control X and catch. If we have any error, we will log that for now, and later we can add toast message and Saturday you can stream on Hindi if you want. Yeah, I think that's a great approach. In on Saturday and Sunday we'll stream in Hindi, and other days we'll stream in English. Okay. So inside catch we'll log console.log error. For now we'll just log it. Later we can, but we have to return. Okay. The undefined is not assignable to type product. Okay. So what we can return null just for now. Okay. We are returning data in the form of product, and we don't need these all things now. Okay. So we will just have a product data, and which will be something like form data. So this will be form data. Okay. Now we can remove extra interface we have here. Cut this, and now we don't need update product, create product, as we are not using them here. So access instance dot post and this. Okay, now let's come here. If this happens successfully, cut it, form data, and here we'll have const product, and the product will be a type of, okay, product or null. Okay, let's send the product here, but the product can't be null. I know. Okay, the product can't be null. So what you can do, if product equal to null, just return for now. Control Z. Okay, okay, and if the product is a null, what we'll do, set product data. Mm, okay, set product data to initial state. Yeah, so what we'll do, set product data to initial state, initial data, and set file to null. Okay, and we'll call this. I think it will work perfectly, else if data update product, otherwise it'll update. Okay, after creating product we can reset the state if we want. Yeah, that's what we are doing here. here set product data in and initial data, ठीक है. So you can see the initial data is empty, as you can see here. Initial data is empty, something like this. Okay, start posting shorts on your channel. Yeah, कुछ टाइम बाद शुरू करते हैं. Okay, so let's see it's working or not. Let's come here and let's add a product. Refresh. What we should do, delete it. We can see the changes instantly. After deleting, the product is removed from the screen instantly without needing to without requiring to refresh the page. Okay, without needing to refresh the page. Yeah, refresh, and let's come here, add a new product here. Okay, so what we'll do, okay, let's come here and how to search. Scroll down, better food. How I can search here? Zomato, Blinkit, Zomato. Scroll down. There is no search option. Search restaurant. Okay. So what I will search? Where is the coffee? Okay. Let's add this. Menu. Overview. Okay. Okay. Roaster. Okay. Let's have coffee. Let's get back and what's happening? I want to visit other. Okay, where is the coffee? I should Google it. Espresso. Let's get an image of espresso coffee. Okay, let's get back images and save the image. Okay, save image as espresso .jpg and all espresso consider coffee version. Copy this. Let's come here and add a new product. या मेनली मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प करती है काम करने में और भी बहुत चीज़ों में. प्राइस 199 and stock 99 and we will call this special. Okay, let's create product. Okay, let's see the changes are reflected instantly or we have to refresh. Okay, we can see the changes are reflected instantly without needing to refresh the page. Okay, so yeah, it's great. We can see the changes instantly. Now I think the update product is a little bit let's see update product works or not. I think model close. So हमें मॉडल भी क्लोज करना चाहिए. कर सकते हैं. बट व्हाट इफ मतलब अगर यूज़र न्यू प्रोडक्ट ऐड करना चाहता है, थोड़ा सा ये नहीं होगा? दैट्स वाई मैंने क्लोज नहीं किया। चाहे तो कर सकते हैं, इसमें कोई ज़्यादा ही है नहीं। बट यहाँ पे हमारा पेज रिफ्रेश नहीं हुआ जब मैंने अपडेट किया। एंड थोड़ा यहाँ पे हमारा पेज अपडेट भी नहीं हुआ जब मैंने यहाँ पे अपडेट किया। तो यहाँ पे मेरे लिए अपडेट भी नहीं हुआ है, तो हो सकता है बैकएंड में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आ रही हो, या हमने थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे डेटा में जो ये किया उसमें थोड़ा सा चेंजेस हो गया। सो दैट्स वाई। ठीक है, अपडेट प्रोडक्ट डेटा आईडी एंड फॉर्म डेटा, ये हमें थोड़ा सा अपडेट करना होगा। बट बिफोर दैट, अगर आपको चाहिए कि हम मॉडल को क्लोज करें, सो व्हाट यू कैन डू, whenever you trigger this, we can close the model. Use product model on chain handle product. ठीक है, so if I put model dot tsx, we have use product model. Inside it we are passing on close is open, on close type, on close we are closing it. So when this is, what we'll do, what we have here is open type data. Is open type data. If you come here, is open type data. Use product model and product model. We are only taking is open on close. By the way, it also pass on close. This product model. So we are, let's get on to product admin product, and here we have close model. Let's come here and use admin products. We have open create close model. So close model, what we are saying, set model, set product model false. Yeah, set model false. वेट करना, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा नेमिंग में देख रहा था। यहाँ पे हमारे पास मॉडल सेट मॉडल यूजर सेट के अंदर हमारे लिए सारी चीज़ें रहेगी। एंड टाइप क्रिएट अपडेट, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग हो रहा है। यूज एडमिन प्रोडक्ट एंड यूज प्रोडक्ट्स, ठीक है। एडमिन प्रोडक्ट इनसाइड वी हैव दिस, एंड वी आर यूजिंग प्रोडक्ट मॉडल, and on close we are closing the model. So get into model, and to close this model we have to trigger this. So model and is open, on close we are closing it. So we have to trigger the on close, and we have on close here. So what we'll do, let's come here, and after updating on close, or we can directly say set, no, we can't use set, so we'll set, this is what we should do. Open to false, we have to set open false. Do have set open, or is open something like this, is open. So what we'll do is open, reverse, or set it false. We can trigger it, or we can directly call it. What if I directly call is open false? Is open, this is not, no, What we have to pass inside is open. Boolean has no call. Is open, on, close. What we have to pass inside this? Can you call this something like this? Mm, okay, we have open type data, and if we get here set product model false, we don't have set product model here. So what we have to do? Product model, and we are passing all this to this, and this will be this. On change will be this, and if this is this, then it will be this. Okay. Model, we have model is open and on close. Okay, so we have to close the model, but this is not related to inside use product model. How we can control on close? Let's skip it for now. Okay, we'll work on it tomorrow, and I think it's enough for today. Okay, and if anyone have any question, you can ask me in chat, or we can end this stream. Okay, anyone? Okay, so ask listener, take care everyone, and if you are new, hit the bell icon button. Bye everyone, take care.